So what statements can you make about the types of challenges we can provide our body that are helpful in health creation?
Right. One of the biggest challenges that my patients face is they're stuck in a rut. I mean, just their daily routine, whatever that is. Usually it's a high stress routine. They're stuck in their dietary ruts. They're stuck in their immobility ruts or not exercising ruts. Everyone tends to get motivated at the first of the year with those New Year's resolutions, and they focus on losing weight by burning more out than what they put in. You know, they have this mindset of exercise in this narrow kind of way of thinking. So we've got to renew their thinking, renew their mind in a lot of ways, and break some of those old habits. And a lot of people come to our clinic focused on that nutritional aspect. How do we vary and change up that nutrition? So obviously we do that. We educate them on that. But I think one of the bigger challenges is renewing their mind from the exercise front, getting them out of that thinking of, I'm just exercising to lose weight, and I got to burn more out than I put in. We believe weight gain is more of a hormonal thing. Insulin and ghrelin and leptin, all these hormones that tell you to either store fat or burn fat, or that your appetite is suppressed or not, and all that. So movement or exercise is totally separate. It has its own set of benefits, and when we can get somebody out of that mindset, number one, but then we got to teach them how to actually move. How were we originally designed to move? And we want to get stuck in these habits of the static, whether that be aerobics or that be whatever. So we teach variation. We teach it in the nutrition realm, diet variation, but we teach it in the exercise or movement. I don't even like the word exercise, that movement realm of variation. We want the body to see different modalities of exercise, different paces of exercise, just that environment, internal environment being stimulated or challenged in different ways. Which goes right into what LiveO2 with the different protocols where you can do the burst training, 30 seconds pretty intense, and then 90 seconds of more of a cruise control. But then when you can go hyperoxygenated to oxygen deprivation, kind of like you're going altitude versus sea level, that introduces some changes in the body that are very beneficial on top of just the fact you're moving and that you're oxygenating. So a lot of the patients don't understand the technical science of it. So what we try to get them to understand is it's just good to vary. It's good to not be stuck in a rut. You've been stuck in a rut for 30 years with standard American diet and lifestyle. Now we're going to try to move you to a different way of living and eating and moving, but even the way you think about it. So think about challenging your body in different ways, from fasting to eating more fat to eat more veggies one day. I mean, just vary it up. Don't get stuck in a rut, and exercise the same way. I mean, some days you might want to do weight resistance, but some days you want to do burst training. Sometimes you want it to be hyperoxygenated. Sometimes you want it to be oxygen deprivation. We've got to mix this thing up. So we'll talk about, like in generations ago, when the hunter-gatherers, when they had to go chase down a lion or a zebra or whatever, they're going to shoot to kill, to eat. They had these times where they burst and then they relax and burst and relax, and the body's just designed that way. Now the science is actually proving how that's more beneficial for everything, from our immune system to our brain function to, you name it. When you can have these episodes of circulation being way up, and then just kind of normal circulation, oxygen up, oxygen down. But with LiveO2, when you can combine those two things, circulation up and hyperoxygenation at the same time, powerful effects. So it's something that takes a lot of education and kind of, like I said, renewing the patient's mind in that. But the benefits are tremendous. The physiological benefits are tremendous. So it's something that we really encourage patients to do. Get out of the mindset of hit the aerobic class for 45 straight minutes. Let's do 10 or 15 minutes, but vary it up a little bit. And if you can, add the LiveO2 with the oxygen variation, even more beneficial.